Okay, good day, traders. This is just a top down analysis of this chart, step index, we trade synthetics decide. So, this is just going to be a quick top down analysis. So, yeah, as we begin, and sorry for the background noise there because I'm sure it's going to come out. It's just Friday decide, so people are active. So, yeah, let us start. And I know as I zoom out from this, it's going to be hard to see from the screen, but please just bear with me. What I can see from this is that this market is moving downwards. We can say it's a downtrend. So yeah, it's accessible. You can see it's easily seen if I could say. So as I break down this chart, what I can see it's being heading to the downside, but I can see this. This has happened. The market broke this. Now we might be looking for a change. We might be looking for a change. We'd say it no longer moves to the downside. There might be a change now. So yeah, we'll be analyzing based on this. So I can say this was a break of structure. This was a break of structure. Yet again, I can see this also being a break of structure. This is the low. Yeah. This is my supply zone. So as I move towards the downside, already I know we're in a downtrend, but the high has been broken. So there was a breakout. So what I'm expecting price to come back to the level in which it broke out of, whereby you could say it's at this level, but you know we enter based on supply and demand. So we'll be looking for our demand zone as I go to the 4 hour time frame. So this high, there was a break of structure here. So what's that high? Also this. And already I'm sure even you can see the chart pattern around this level here. There's a chart pattern there. We can say it's a double top formation. It's a double top formation whereby already, as we know, the M formation, where it starts, it's where it ends. So already I can see this M formation started here. Started at this low, there was an M formation. So I'm expecting it to complete the information at this low, which confluences with the daily demand zone. Yeah. So I'm just trying to make it as easy and understandable as possible. But yeah, I'd say there was a change of character there, and there was a break of structure here. So what I'm expecting for this, you can see there's something here. So yeah, this is what I can see from that, and also There's an imbalance there. Which you say it has been tapped here. So yeah, there's an imbalance here. We might be looking towards for this level to be tapped due to the completion of the information. Due to the completion of the information. So yeah, I'd be looking for price to come back to this zone. Maybe a break of this coming back to the level in which it broke out of and a further continuation to the downside. I can see this happening. Yeah. But yet again, this can be considered the consolidation. This can be considered the consolidation. So already I can see this whereby if you know your chart patterns, this can be regarded as a drop, base, drop. This is a consolidation. Expecting price to come back to the level in which it broke out of and a further continuation to the downside. This is what I'm expecting. I'm sure you guys know your chart patterns. I'm not saying something new. There is a drop, base, drop. There is a rally, base, rally. Rally, base, drop, and a drop, base, rally. This, these are your chart patterns. Let me go to it. This is what I found. Yeah, something like this, guys. Something like this. It's a rally based drop, a drop based drop. So, what you saw there, it's something like this. So, I was expecting a retracement from the level in which it broke out of and a further continuation. There's a continuation patterns. You see, these two are continuation patterns. So, yeah, this is what I saw. And also, this, you can see, let me try moving backwards. This up here, something similar to this, because this M formation, consider this as a consolidation, but we can see that it's a double top. And you know a double top is a reversal sharp pattern. So yeah. So yeah, this plays a key role. So yeah, I hope you just take this as notes, guys. Hope you just take this as notes. So yeah, there's other levels I'll be looking at. There's other two levels I'll be looking at. So yeah, I'm expecting price to break this level, maybe coming back towards this top before a further continuation to the downside. And yet again, we should put into consideration that once the market comes back to these levels, it doesn't just turn straight. We wait for, let's say, as it comes to these levels, we wait for the break of the low, a retest from the market in which it came up, it broke out of, and a further continuation to the downside. This is our entry. What is it called? An entry setup, if I could say. Yeah. So yeah, there's something I'll be taking it into consideration. Something I'll be looking for. I know we're pushing towards this level. Yeah, so let me go on to the next. What is it? It's jump 10 here. So I know as I zoom out, it's not going to be clear. Please bear with me. Let's see the direction first. Already, me looking at this, I can see it's an uptrend. the market is moving in an uptrend manner. So yeah, let me try and zoom in. What I can see is that this high was broken, but ever since the market broke this high, it has yet came back to retest the level in which it broke out of. So we know that this is a strong impulse pushing pushing the price to the upside. But I'm waiting for the market to come back to this level, whereby you'd say, okay, yeah, let me try and show you this. Based on what I showed you, I'm sure it's here. Yet again, based on what I showed you, you can see something here. This is similar to this, because it's a rally base rally. It's a rally base rally. So yeah, so this is the low. It's a demand zone here. 4 hour demand zone. So as the market was busy moving was busy moving towards the upside. This low got broken. So I'm expecting a retracement towards the level in which the market broke out of, whereby you can say this was a retracement, but I'm looking at these levels here. I'm looking at it. It's like a breakout. It's a breakout retest type of thing. It's a breakout retest type of thing. So I'm expecting the market to retest this level. As I try to refine it, there's some supply zones. Yeah, there's some my key area zones, the areas of interest. So yeah, this is what I can see from this. You'd say this liquidity there. So I'm expecting the market to come back to either this level or this level. We'll just monitor how the market comes towards these levels. So yeah, and as we know, as I said from the previous chart, I said once the market arrives at these zones, we don't just enter direct away. We just wait for the momentum to reduce. Then the lows are broken. That's when we can take our entries. That's when we can take our entries. So yeah, something like this. We'll just monitor how the market comes back to these levels. We'll just monitor how the market comes back towards these levels. So yeah, let's try the next one. Then it's jump 75. Already, what I can see is this being a break of structure. Okay, as we start the current market, this is the current market, and my feed levels are showing me these levels. These levels are a key area of interest, and also I can see that, this level, the market broke that low. So yeah, it's something I should consider. The market broke this low. There hasn't been a retest. So yeah, let me try and move to, okay, this was a break of structure. This was a break of structure. And upon that break of structure, there was a high here. This is a consolidation. So what I can see from this, as the market was moving towards the downside, this high got taken out. So there was a change of direction. There was a change of direction. So I can plot my Fibonacci from the lowest point towards the highest point. Also this into consideration, that low. Let me do this. Yeah. But as I know that I'm trading supply and demand, so I'll be looking for my demand zones because it will be a key. Also this one is a key area. So I'll just monitor how the market comes back towards these levels. But we know the market moved from being, okay, on a higher time frame it's a downtrend, but on a lower time frame it shifted from being a downtrend. So we're just waiting for a pullback towards these levels. We're just waiting for a pullback towards these levels. So yeah, we'll just monitor how the market comes back towards the zones. We'll just monitor how the market comes back towards the zones. And as I say yet again, is that once the market comes back towards the zones, we'll just monitor the momentum. We'll just monitor the momentum. We don't just enter right away as the market comes back towards the zones. We wait for the momentum change of character, then we'll enter. Yeah. I hope you guys know your what is this entry setups. Because already as we look at this, we're looking at this on the 4 hour time frame. So we don't just enter on the 4 hour time, we just continue going lower. We just continue going lower. Most of the time we enter on the 15 minute and the 5 minute time frame. So yeah, but we just monitor how the market comes back towards these levels. So yeah, guys, this is also something to take into consideration. Yet again, this consolidation, the market will always come back to this further continuation to the upside. So yeah, breakout retest strategy. But you don't just enter upon the what is this resistance and support. We wait. We look for demand zones. We enter upon the demand zone. So yeah. So yeah, guys, food for thought. I hope you found this educational, if I could say. Thanks. Then hit me up on Instagram there. My links will be down below. Not in terms of educational and stuff, just the charts you want me to break down, if I could say, because I'm going to share most of the things on this channel. So yeah. Shout out, guys.